Record your band, solo act, or podcast in studio or live with Studio 111. 302-222-0666.
Y'all put y'all hands together, baby. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Clap it up, clap it up. Week 4, man. We are here at the House of Laughs, man, in Wilmington, Delaware, on Union Street. We here, man, for the comedy competition. Woo! My man, Just Joe No T is in the building. What's up, baby?
I cannot clap enough, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
I'm with you, baby. I'm with you on that. House of Laughs, baby.
Week number
4, baby.
Woo! I'm ready to get ready to get this money away. $1,000.
$1,000, man.
Around, man.
$1,000. Hey, Joe, they bringing it, ain't they bringing it?
Season 3. Yo, and the ladies, it's ladies' night for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
New women talent.
Yeah.
And they were strong last week.
They bringing it, man.
That's my cut on what's going on this year.
No doubt about it, man. Speaking of ladies' night, man, we got 2 beautiful ladies here on the set with us, along with the CEO of Explore DE, my main man, Foul Mouth Carol Harold.
What?
Yeah, he don't know,
What?
man. He don't know. Al, come to the show,
I've
man.
ruined
It
so many
starts
people's
at
names.
7 o'clock, man.
I've ruined so many people's
Al
names.
Carroll, take 2.
I've ruined so many people's names at the introduction on the stage. I
Right.
don't even care. Thanks, Don, for acknowledging that I'm here at the stage. Now my fucking phone is ringing.
CEO going off, man. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing, big boss?
Good,
Everything
man.
good?
Everything's going good. This competition is kicking ass. There's been, some great competition. There's been some great comedians here, men and women.
Absolutely.
And here it is, week 4. We let all of them come through next week. There's 11 tonight. We got to knock 6 out.
I'm on the show. Fuck up. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I feel like, what do you say? Are we on pause? Oh. I feel like, since this is week 4, famous enough week,
Famous enough?
that these 11 that made it are famous enough.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I
Right.
love
They're
that.
going to go on from here whether they win or not.
That's right.
That's my take on
Because
it.
they're famous enough.
That's right. They got lots of pictures, lots of promotion, and they got lots of practice and some good feedback from not only you guys, but from each other. These guys they're making new friends, they're networking.
If you're-
this is what it's all about. That's what we do here
Absolutely.
at Explore D. We help the.
If you're rocking one of these famous enough shirts, we got you on your way.
You're already famous enough, huh?
Right.
and for $25, you can be famous enough too.
And have the limited silver edition t-shirt.
That's it.
For $25.
Limited edition.
Right. And, you can listen to our podcast, but for the gold, take home the gold famous enough t-shirts, $35.
That's it.
And
That's
all
it.
3 seasons.
I mean, for $45, that's, I
An
mean,
extra $10, you got a whole 3 seasons.
Exactly, man. For $55, you can't beat it.
100 hours of podcast.
I mean, Mark even agrees, man. It's a good deal for $65, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat it, man. But speaking of the famous enough t-shirts, man, we do have the designer of the famous enough t-shirts here tonight. Why? I mean, she definitely has to be here. The one and only, someone who's very near and dear, especially to me. My beautiful wife, Deborah Hines, is in the building, and alongside of her, we have famous enough. We have actress. Because that's who she is now.
Absolutely.
We have the actress, Miss Chrissy Foz, is in the place also, man. Foz is in the building.
She's on her way with the Golden Globes, man.
Absolutely. So Deb from Deb's Divine Designs, she makes the beautiful T-shirts. I'm gonna let you talk about the business and let the people know a little bit about you.
Well, Deb's Divine Designs likes to be creative. We like to bring out the inner you.
Come on.
So whatever you think of, whatever you think is good, bad, or indifferent, and you want to wear it, we can make it. So just give me an idea and we'll run with it.
There it is. There it is.
Man, they make you famous enough, man.
Exactly.
You wear these shirts, you feel good.
Exactly, man.
Right? I'm like, yeah, I'm famous.
Yeah.
Enough. And I'm rocking this shirt,
You rocking it.
A year and a half ago, I was nobody till I put on this shirt. Now you know me by one name. Just Joe.
Just Joe, no T.
When you're that famous,
Yeah.
you go by one name. It's like being Cher, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But that's a different show, man. That's my Friday show when I get up in my Cher outfit. But back to the show, man.
So Deb, what inspired you to get into T-shirts? I mean, of course, I personally rock a lot of your brands, of course. But I mean, we noticing that a lot of your T-shirts are being shared all over the state of Delaware, which we're very grateful for. But what inspired you to get into that?
COVID.
Yeah.
Sitting in the house with nothing to do, coming up with great ideas, and just, it's therapeutic, it's fun. I get to make people bring out their creative side and to be able to speak for themselves when they don't even have to open their mouth.
Well, that is awesome.
That's awesome.
That is.
Deb, I'm curious, what inspired you to come up with the Famous Enough brand?
Because
it's
my
really taken
husband
off.
is famous enough.
Right.
She said enough of this shit.
She's like, don't be going out to Vegas. I need you here. Well, that's where you come in the rider. Get on the rider, you go with it.
Yeah, man.
That's right. She's the manager. She's
Right.
the CEO. At his
Absolutely right. Make no mistake about that. She's the one that's famous enough.
I can't say enough. You put one of these shirts on, you walk down the street feeling famous enough, bro. Right?
And
You
one thing I
smiling
can-
to yourself. People is reading that shirt.
And if nobody wears your
That
brand,
dude thinks he's famous enough.
Everybody asked me where they can get one.
exactly.
Absolutely.
If nobody wears your brand,
$25 silver edition.
yes, sir.
Just tell them to text
35.
302-331-5393.
That's it.
There you
That's
go.
It.
And I can give them the rest of the
You
information.
can get one. Hit up Don Hines on Facebook, Joel
Absolutely.
or Debbie Hines
Anybody.
on Facebook. Anybody. Any of
Absolutely.
us, we can get you in the
The
right
Because
direction.
we're all famous enough. And speaking of being famous enough, we have the one and only Miss the Actress of the Year. She hasn't received an award yet, but it's coming. The Actress of the Year, Miss Chrissy Foz, is in the building. Chrissy, please tell us a little bit about the film that you are working with now, that you're in. I saw a little snippet of it, and I'm trying to tell you, oh my God, it's a horror flick, and it is a horror flick. Talk to the people a little bit about it, Chrissy.
It's a psychological thriller. It's a scary movie, and I'm a
Psychological thriller.
yeah.
What's it called?
Explain that.
It's called Farmhouse
Farmhouse. But what's the difference between a horror movie and a psychological? I never heard it put that way.
because it goes in depth with abuse for the son by the father, and then the father kills the mother. Too much.
Oh, so it's a ghetto film.
yeah.
Okay, you just should
Ghetto.
say ghetto film.
It's in the sections.
It's it.
Listen, we saw a private screening of just the first month of filming.
Yeah, they did.
The cinematography is amazing. People in
Akuma
this movie,
Matata, what'd you say?
right on. Look, that made a lot of money in that movie. You're going to make a lot of money here.
Chris, give a shout out to you, the producer, and where people
Phil
can
Kors.
find us.
Phil Kors. I'd like to give a shout out to Phil
Philly
Kors.
Phil. That's one of our guys, man. Explorer.
He's an alumni, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
yes.
So where can we find the film at? Where can we watch it?
Amazon Prime.
Really? When is it coming out?
Phil said 2023.
June 20. What year?
2023. I don't know.
2023?
I don't know what
Awesome.
month though.
Awesome.
Definitely
Awesome.
23.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So look, the scene I saw, you had live maggots and worms.
Yep.
On your like, what was that about? I mean, what did you have to do to get to that place?
Well, I died, and I was buried for a while, so. They put all this makeup on me, and then these live maggots.
She had a flashback.
I had a flashback. I had to take shots. I had to be drunk to stay still and have that crawling in my ear even.
At least they had that in the budget. They could have just really buried you for 3 weeks and came back.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
You're on
I lucked
hiatus.
out. I did. I lucked out.
Saved a lot of money there.
That's a lot cheaper, Phil.
Yeah.
That's a
what
lot cheaper.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I see you doing it. I see you doing a little special. You got the famous enough, like she got the dress.
Nobody.
How you put that together? You just say, look, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do a little something different though.
I love dresses. That's all I love to wear. So you guys took care of me. So thank you.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's
You
what's
took
up.
care of me.
Nobody has one of them.
Nobody. No.
Yep,
Nah.
it's one of a kind. One of a kind.
Yeah.
Now I gotta ask because I can't ask Joel or myself. We're part of it, or either the CEO here. So I can ask you guys because you guys are on the outside looking in. I'm gonna start with you, Chrissy. So you've been here almost every week, or you have been here every week for the
Every week.
competition. So who stands out as your top 3 so far for you?
That's my top 3.
Yeah.
Definitely Keith.
Okay. That would be Keith Purnell for our listeners. Yep.
The young girl. What's her name again?
Which one?
The
Okay. I call her the
Cajun
Comedy Creole.
Comedy Creole. I like her.
Comedy Creole. That's good. Anyone else that sticks out in your mind?
No, not really. I mean, I can think of it by looking at them, but I can't think of the names.
I understand. And Deb, I know you was here for the first week. Who stood out for you for the first week when you was here?
Well, the first week was the cool week. So I missed the second and third week because that was the hot week.
Yeah.
So I returned on the
Literally.
cool
Yeah.
week.
Ain't nothing
So
cooler.
It's still
what I
hot.
remember from the first week, and I call it the young lady. I think the 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Then I remember the 50-year-olds. I remember people by age. And of course Keith, because
Yes, of course.
Keith.
Yep, exactly right.
But I'm really rooting for the 21-year-old because I think young, up and coming, that can keep someone's attention for the time that she's done.
It's
and
the
keep
year
you
of the woman,
focused.
man.
I think it's good.
It's the year of the queen.
Well, definitely, man. The competition
Rooting for the
is fire.
ladies. Rooting for the ladies.
Well, both of you ladies have been a part of several of our comedy competitions that we've done at Explore the E, and I think it's safe to say this is probably the best one yet. Would you guys say that?
Hands down.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
No doubt.
The venue
Absolutely.
is great. The food is great. The people are great. Everything about this place is great at the House of Laughs.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Food is great.
definitely.
Right? They're hospitable to us and everyone in here.
Absolutely.
Right? They take care of it. The stage for these young up and comers. Where are you going to get a stage?
No doubt,
Where are you
man.
going to get a stage to stand
No
on?
doubt. And I know our CEO here, Al, I know you have to be proud, man, of the work that collectively that we're doing here, man, from day one to here, from last April.
Oh yeah, holy moly! Wow,
right?
What a difference! This has got to be, next to what else we got lined up and coming.
Exactly.
This has got to be the best place in the state to be.
Absolutely.
We used to drag people from Philly and Jersey down to Dover, and now we're in Wilmington. So now we got people coming from Baltimore, coming from Philly, coming from Harrisburg. And coming from down at the beach. We got people coming from all over the place.
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Yeah. Big shout out, man.
Who knew they had funny in Lancaster?
Absolutely, man. The funny is funny. It's out there, man. A big shout out, man,
Tyler,
to Explore DE, man. Big shout out to my main man, Mark, our producer. You know what I mean? As he always said, Studio 111, baby.
We can't do it without Studio 111.
We can't do it. We may be the entertainment, but he is the show, baby. All day long, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to Rico, my man Rico, who make us all look famous enough, right?
That's right.
Big shout out to Rico.
Now that I turned 55 and I'm got my ARP card, all my mom's friends are calling me and asking me if I'm single. And my mom's like, man, that kid, he's doing great, man. He's so famous. He's famous, man.
Yeah, Rico makes us look more famous than we are. That's for damn sure.
Damn sure. Shout out for Rico Mallard.
Absolutely.
Shout
out to Rico, man.
I can't be who I am without my wardrobe.
Absolutely.
My headshots. You know it.
Yeah, man. Them pimp shirts you be wearing with the hamburger meat hanging out.
Right? Tonight's attire brought to you by Debbie Hines.
Yeah, exactly.
When you want to be famous enough, when you really think you're royal enough, and you go on purple.
That's
right.
it, baby.
You're famous
Hines.
enough, you don't need a pocket.
You don't even need a shirt, man. It says stuff on it. Right?
That's it, man.
Right. You wear things that nobody wears and say things that nobody cares, man. Right?
Absolutely, man.
And you talking sweet emotions.
Absolutely.
You're like the Reverend of Funny, man.
Reverend Funny, man. That's what it is. I take that, man. The pastor of Funny. I take
Deacon
that.
of Delight. I'm ready to get ready on this
Man, Joe is feeling it,
$1,000 giveaway.
Woo, what are you smoking when
Now
you up on
back
that
to the show.
side?
I ain't even smoked yet. Like,
Not yet, no.
not till my boys
His ADD
get.
medicine's wearing off.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's on SUB medicine now. He's subtracting. But listen, man, we about to sign off. Before we do, ladies, I'm going to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to anyone. Any last words you'd like to say? I'll start with you, Chrissy.
Well, thank you for having me on here today.
Absolutely.
And shout out to my fiance. I love you, man.
Thank you, baby. I love you too.
We was waiting on it. And the listeners, all several thousands of them now. I mean, that's another accomplishment.
Tens of thousands.
I mean, that's
exactly. Isn't that a beautiful thing, though, man? We went
That's
from like a couple hundred to now. Where we at?
Al, you like David. Man,
It's been awesome, man. You guys got a date
You're
set yet?
dating like movie stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the heat on. I know
Look how far you come.
I know it. No,
Look how famous you are, Al Carroll.
Hey, I started out, I had a Kia. Now I got a new Mercedes.
That's it, baby.
You cannot judge a man
Thanks
by
to
the
you
car
guys.
he drives.
That's it. Any date set? I ain't forgot the question.
He didn't.
We're working on it.
We are working on it.
boy.
I want it to be big, so we gotta.
All right.
You're going to have shirts that say our wedding was big enough.
Our wedding's big enough.
Right?
We're going to have a
Yeah, that's
famous
what she
enough
said.
wedding.
She wanted big enough. That's what she said. That's what's good. All right, Debbie, any last words and plugs you want to give out?
No, just thanks to Explore DE for allowing us to have some time. And this has been a great competition. I think the venue is great. Keep doing what you guys are doing. I think you're impacting a lot of lives and you are setting people up for success in the comedy career. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job.
It's the gospel.
All right. You heard it right. You heard it directly from the Dream App, baby.
As a CEO, I want to thank you, Debbie, for doing these T-shirts and stuff for it and keeping Don's shit straight. Appreciate that.
We can't do what we do without you.
That's right. Give it up for her.
That's right. Famous and she's famous
Listen,
enough.
write that down, man.
She's famous enough.
Because we can't. We can sit here and talk to yourself.
Oh, and I wanted to say one thing to Dylan. He said someone very handsome was going to be the host tonight.
That's what he said.
And I started to put on Facebook, but Dream is not the host.
I think he thinks I'm hosting tonight.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
I didn't hear it was the Just Joel show.
Oh man, well listen, man. So great to have you guys on. And listen, man, to all our listeners out there, man, Explore the E, we love you guys, man. Keep listening, man. Keep chiming in and keep, being there for us, man, as we continue to do what we need to do in this first state and try to bring the funny, man, to the masses, man. This is your main man, Showtime Showcase with your boy Dream, my man, Just Joe No T, the CEO, my main man, Al, the show, Marky Mark, baby. And we are signing up out of here. We out, man. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
See you next time.
Like our pics? Reach out to me, Rico Maui, at miragephotography.com. That's Mirage Photography with an F. Look good, feel good.